If it were any other sacred blood creature, Hasen would not use the sacred blood butterfly boomerang. After all, it would be a huge waste since no one could guarantee he would gain a beast soul from a creature. However, the sacred blood creature from the Mystery Island would definitely yield a beast soul. In addition, it also had a sacred blood gear, which was way better than the golden axe of the Bloody Slayer, which was too heavy to carry around and less sharp. Even he could not bring the sword out of God's sanctuary, he would be able to sell it at a great price. If he could kill this creature, he could gain both a beast soul and a gear. So even if he were to use his sacred blood butterfly boomerang, it would be a great deal. Going back to the mountain, Hasen saw the sacred blood creature under the tree, its hand still on the hilt of the diamond sword and its eyes closed again. He did not have time to pay attention in daytime. Now under moonlight and starlight, he noticed how gorgeous this creature was. It was definitely a she. The jade armor covered her body, yet still showed off her long legs and curves. The white wings and long wavy hair accentuated her beautiful facial features. Pretty yet aloof, she was really like an angel. Had he not seen how well she fought, Hasen would even be reluctant to hurt such a beautiful creature. She is so strong. I only have one chance. If I don't succeed, I might not even be able to escape. Hasen was considering which beast soul he should use. A sacred blood beast soul armor would not be enough. It might keep him alive, but what he needed now was to kill the creature. The fairy queen was summoned. Hasen's body was covered in red armor and the ruby crown appeared on his head. His black hair became blonde. Hasen also summoned the hornbow and mutant black stinger arrow. Hasen was confident in his ability to hide his intentions, but when he aimed at the creature, she suddenly opened her eyes full of golden lightning bolts. Whoosh! The diamond sword was drawn from the rock and cut at Hasen. Hasen did not shoot the black stinger arrow. He did not dare to. Once the arrow was cut by the sword, it would be ruined. This arrow had cost Hasen a lot of efforts and Hasen would not want it to be ruined like the mutant spear and chopper. Watching the sacred blood creature approaching him, he felt she did not seem as fast as she was. The ability of the fairy queen had turned the actions of the creature into slow motion in his eyes. Watching the sword cutting at himself, Hasen suddenly took back his bow and arrow and made an incredibly fast move. Spartacle, the footwork that Hasen had been working hard on was eventually put to use. Even the sacred blood creature's sword was not fast enough to follow his body. Instead of stepping back, Hasen narrowed the distance between him and the creature. The sacred blood butterfly boomerang appeared in Hasen's hand and was thrown at the creature. With an unlikely trajectory, the boomerang approached the creature in the blink of an eye and was about to cut her throat. However, even at such a short distance, the sacred blood creature was still able to take back her sword and slash it at the butterfly boomerang. The moment before the sword touched the boomerang suddenly made an incredible dive and then cut the creature's throat from below. Boom! The horrifying blue fire exploded and covered the entire body of the sacred blood creature. It almost looked like she was going through a nirvana. This angel was not a friendly one. Bathing in fire, she was still trying to attack Hasen. Using both Fairy Queen and Spartacle, Hasen was able to dodge all her attacks. In fact, the creature's speed and strength were no longer comparable to before because of her injury. She gradually slowed down and her sword fell to the ground with a clank. Her body turned into lights and scattered like fireflies. Sacred blood creature holy angel killed. Beast soul of sacred blood holy angel gained. Meat inedible. She really is an angel. Hussein was excited. He was not too surprised by the fact that the meat was edible. He had read before online that the sacred blood creatures on a mystery island were most likely inedible. Wrapping the diamond sword with the cloth he had prepared, Hussein left the mystery island in the dark. Son of Heaven must still be thinking how to kill the holy angel. There is no way that he would know that I've killed it. I'm really curious to see his face when he has prepared everything and find no creature there. Hussein returned to steel armor shelter in a great mood. Putting the diamond sword on the table, he couldn't wait to check out his newly gained beast soul of holy angel.